Well, hello everybody. It's Lynette Wolff, the Wolff couple. Hi, great to see you. Hello, hello. All right, so we have actually I just want to make sure everybody is jumping on here. Today is a special Facebook Live. Hello, Live for the Lord, Robert Green. Hello, hello. Okay, so we are going to go through this house that we own and decide if we should do a work for equity, a sweat equity buyer, or if we should do the pretty house polish. Okay. Hello there, Ferdun. Hi, Lyle. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Say your name, where you're from. We love to see who's on here. So we need your opinion on, hi, Kyle. Carl. Hello, Carl. Hello, Kyle. And we actually, Steven's there. Ho, ho, ho. And we actually are going to walk through this house. And I want you guys to decide if you think you would do, hey, Lynette. Hi, Stuart. I want you to decide if you would do a work for equity or a pretty house polish, okay? So, hey, Mike. Hi, Stanley. Hello, Tom. It's great to see you guys all. And so we actually are going to start in the front yard. All right. A little bit about this house. It's 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1640 square feet. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and start in the front yard. And you guys keep a list on what you think you would do if you're going to do the pretty house polish. Otherwise, if you're going to have it be a work for equity. Okay. So here is the front. So you can see it has right there. Okay. So you can see it's all rock. It's got nice curb appeal. Tile roof. Hello, Mary. Hello, Jane. Hi, Tony. Hi, Pamela. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and walk through the house. Here we go. We're going in the front door. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera so that we can walk through the house, and I want to see what you guys have to say. All right. Hello, one level. Yes, it's a one level. Good question. I love your questions, you guys. So let me go to settings, camera. We're going to flip the camera. There we go. Alrighty. Now you guys can see the front door. Okay. Okay. All right. So hello, hello. Oh, Pedro's there. Hi, Pedro. Hi, Mary. Okay, so here is the front door. You have the entryway. We're going to go in the front door here. Hello. Oh, and the tenant left some debris, so we're going to have to clear that out. So you'll have to look past that. We're starting to stage it. So even though this house, whether it's a work for equity or a pretty house polish, we'll stage it either way. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Cherry. Thank you for the pretty lady. And who knows the name of our dog? Who knows the name of that little girl walking down the hall? I bring her everywhere. Let me see who the first winner is. Who knows the name of that? Come here, little girl. Come here, princess. Yeah, good girl. Okay. So, oh, of course. Yeah, there you go. Willow, Cherry, and Robert got that. Okay, so yes, Rex. It does look like kind of a, the tail. Okay, so yes, the front door, it's a puppy. Willow is only 8 months old, and she's a golden doodle. Princess, I call her. So back to the house. What do you guys think as far as you mentioned paint on the front door? What do you guys think here? What do you think of the paint job? Okay. Okay. All right. The flooring, what do you think of the flooring? You've got tile, carpet. Okay. So, yes, new lock, it's rusted. Yes, the lock on the front door, good observation, Terry. Mike said needs lighter paint. Yeah, you're right. This does need lighter paint. So if we're doing a pretty house polish, we're definitely gonna lighten up the paint. That's a good point. Carpet looks worn. Yes, carpet has to go. There's a stain even. So Mike said carpet has to go. Lynette said maybe. It's a for sure on the carpet. So whether we do the vinyl plank, which is most likely, if we do it, we're doing the vinyl plank. I like lighter, Richard. Yeah. So here, this already has the granite countertops, just so you know. And it's got the radiant cooktop. It's actually brand new appliances. Looks like a large house, carpet has to go. Yes, you are right. W. Lowry, I forgot your first name. Looks like a large house. Okay, so all the appliances actually are really quite new. Okay, you got black and silver right there. Stainless steel and black. So it's got the upgraded faucet. Okay, so nothing to do with the countertops. They're already granite and they're in great shape. Here we go. So this is the great room. And like I said, it shows bigger than 1,600 square feet, I think. Color the cabinets. Live for the Lord says color the cabinets. Stuart says replace the cabinet door. Okay, the cabinets, either we can, if we were going to do the pretty house polish, we would at least put the handles on. Okay, need more contrast with paint or, yeah, that's right. Mike is correct. So we can either paint these cabinets and put little knobs on them, or maybe just doing the little knobs might be enough if we're going to do the pretty house polish. So not sure what we're going to do on that. Okay, like I said, I'm going to get a vote here at the end. No whitewash cabinets and handles. No whitewash. Oh, no whitewash the cabinets and handles. Okay, that's what Cherry was saying. Robert said just fixtures. Okay, I agree. Fixtures are so inexpensive. And so we would definitely want to replace this fixture if we're doing the pretty house polish. But like I said, ultimately, I want to know what you guys think. If this would be work for equity, sweat equity, or once again, we're replacing the carpet if we're doing the pretty house polish. Okay, so here we are going to the backyard. What do you guys think of the backyard? What do you guys think of this backyard? Any questions? Hi, Willow. Carl said hi. Dolores, hello, hello. Polish is good. Okay. Now, if you guys are leaning toward us doing the pretty house polish versus the work for equity, I'm going to ask you how much you think it would need to do it. And yes, that's dirt. Believe it or not. Brian said, is that dirt? Yes. And that is a must. Obviously, if we're doing pretty house polish. Where's the swimming pool? Yeah, this would be a perfect spot for a pool, by the way. There's no pool, which is a detriment. But in this price range, in this house, it's not as big a detriment. Okay. It's a mini desert in a backyard. Okay. This is more a pretty house polish. Okay. Mary said. So, yes, this here, this is dead. So that will have to get ripped out and put some pretty things there. I like how they did the wood, the raised wood panel there. And the rest of the trees are fine. So we either need to put grass in here if we're doing the pretty house polish, or rocks. Okay. Once again, we already saw the tile roof is fine. Okay, let me go back in so I can read the comments better. It looks livable, so you can get by with the work for equity, sweat equity buyer, said Mike, and that is correct. Stuart is guessing 15K on the pretty house polish max. Okay, that's actually a really good guess. I happen to have a quote right here with me right now. Let's see. Robert said 7K. You're pretty close too. I'm going to show you what the quote is in a second. Mary, yes, the backyard definitely needs work. Okay, so now what's obviously here is a pantry. My little pet peeve, it's got the flat doors. But we definitely want to have great drainers. You never have to mow rocks. That is true. That is true. Cherry's guessing 8K. You guys are pretty good at these guesses. You're in the range on the pretty house polish. Okay, the washer dryer is actually fairly brand new. You've got cabinets in the laundry room. That goes out to the garage. It's a 2-car garage. We're probably going to put epoxy on the ground if we do the pretty house polish. Jane says, I vote for the pretty house polish, 10K. Tony Perry says 10K. So here's we definitely want to do the epoxy. I don't know if you can see how all those stains there on the 2-car garage. So we will definitely, if we do the polish, we're going to put the epoxy on the ground there. Okay, let's head over here. This is it's 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So this is the first bathroom. All right, so bathroom number 1. It does have the granite countertops. And the paint is, the paint actually just kind of needs touch up, but it's just dark. Like a couple of you guys mentioned already. Pretty house polish, $8,565. That's funny. Stanley said 12.5. Inside garage door looks bad. Yes. Yeah. Oh, good observation, Terry. Okay, so here we have the 2 secondary bedrooms. Nothing too exciting. They're actually pretty good sized rooms. They look a lot bigger when you put things in them. Okay. And then of course here, now this has a ceiling fan where the other bedroom did not. And right here you can see this is nice size secondary rooms. Inside garage door looks bad and 2 cents. Okay. So then come on down here to the master. So the master bedroom, you can see there's a challenge with the paint there, real challenge with the paint. Okay, so we do need to either, if we're doing the polish, paint the whole house or at least touch up. Okay, so here, this is a nice size master. And then what do you guys think? Is the ceiling fan okay for the master? I believe it's triple wired. Let me check. Yep, it's triple wired. What do you guys think of that? Anybody? Yes, no on replacing the ceiling fan in the master. All right, here we go. The tile looks fine. So if we do the vinyl plank, we will put borders on the vinyl plank reaching all the tile. Okay, so here's a big walk-in closet. Nice. You've got the separate shower, separate tub, double sink. Replace the blades to make it lighter. Replace since it's in the master. Stuart says replace it. Yeah, and you know what? It's so affordable, you guys, to replace a ceiling fan. And then here's the other bathroom. It's nice it has a separate door. So it's a cute house. It's a really cute floor plan. And now I need to see the final vote. The total interior paint needs painting, plus each room needs a ceiling fan. I would agree with Jane 100%. if we're doing the pretty house polish, that is the case. Okay. So now I need a final vote from everybody after I tell you what the price came in at with our contractor. Our contractor said he was going to go ahead and do the vinyl plank flooring throughout. He was going to go ahead and do the paint, interior paint throughout in the bid. And he also said he was going to put ceiling fans in all the room. I didn't mention just those little smoke detectors. The garage door is broken and needs a new garage door opener. And the little things, and then the mini blinds, nobody mentioned, but we're going to replace all or some of the mini blinds. Those are the cheap blinds. Some of them were falling off. I don't know if you guys noticed that. But all together, this bid came, oh wait, first I want to see what you guys said. For pretty house polish, are you doing 6-panel doors? Let me see. Yes, he put that on the list. Who asked that? 6-panel doors, work for equity. Mary says polish pucks 11,000. All right, go ahead. The pretty house polish. Let me add. Let's see, 3. Yeah, 77,800. Okay, so just under 8,000 is what the bid came in at with our contractor. So who would pay $8,000 to do the pretty house polish versus a work for equity? Okay. So I see your guesses. Dolores said 8,000. Sherry said 9. Okay, put your vote in. Say, I vote either work for equity, WFE, like Steven said, or I vote pretty house polish. I want to see, I'm going to add this up really fast. Who thinks pretty house polish and who thinks work for equity? Yes does not answer it. Rick, say either pretty house polish or work for equity. Vote pretty house polish. There we go. You can say PHP is pretty house polish. Work for equity, either sweat equity or work for equity, same thing. Pretty house polish. Okay, good. Okay, it looks it looks like a landslide, and I'll tell you why. Dolores said pretty house polish. Okay, the reason that I would go with the pretty house polish versus work for equity is that Brian and I would much rather invest $8,000, $7,800 to bring this up to be a gorgeous house. And then please define polish for 8,000. Okay. All right. So the 8,000, let me go back over to my list here. Okay. So Stuart, what we're going to do is with he's got the vinyl plank throughout came in at 2,200. Interior paint came in at 1,320. He's got replace master ceiling fans, miscellaneous. One thing he asked me about was sod in the backyard or rock. He did not put that in the quote. So it's going to be more than 7,800 because we do need to decide if we're going to do sod in that backyard. Who would vote sod in that backyard versus rocks? Okay, because if we do sod, that's going to run us another $700. So if we want to sod that backyard, it's going to be $700. Who says sod? Okay, Brian says sod. Greg says rocks. Why do you guys say rocks versus sod? You guys are about 50-50 on that. Just curious. Artificial grass. I love artificial grass, Nico, but it's actually pretty expensive. So usually on a pretty house polish, we wouldn't do the pretty house. Yes, there are sprinklers back there, Cherry. It used to be sod back there. The sprinkler system works. Rocks, low maintenance rocks. It's Arizona. Yeah. So you know what? It is actually cool. You guys know how to highlight your own. I don't know if you're doing that or somebody else is doing that. Low maintenance is really important here in Arizona. Cherry says sod. Sod is gorgeous, but once again, sod is harder to maintain with a lease purchase buyer. Okay, and we're buying this house subject to, so it's definitely a lease purchase buyer. We don't know if we trust them to maintain the grass, but then again, you could always rip it out if and when they move out, and we get a big non-refundable option deposit. So, okay. So what I'm going to do, the answer, in case you guys wondered, number one, we are going to do the pretty house polish. Now, I'm going to say that with a caveat, because what we were going to do, because with a pretty house polish, we usually get a lot more money. And for us to invest like $8,000 to get a lot more money is worth it for us. Now, a lot of you guys, when you're first starting out, you don't have the extra cash flow, so you would definitely do a work for equity. Okay. And what we're going to do is we may, and we haven't decided yet, but we may, Willow, say hi. We may, same sod and rocks. Okay. We may decide to try a work for equity because this is a crazy marketplace right now. And if we're able to get a sweat equity, a work for equity buyer with big non-refundable option deposit, and they're willing to, obviously there's two things a work for equity buyer or lease purchase buyer cares about, and that's the non-refundable option deposit and the least amount monthly. So we can actually do, if we want, we could do the pretty house polish after we try to run a work for equity this weekend. So we might just do a quick little work for equity 1 hour open house virtual tomorrow and see if we can get top dollar. There's no harm in trying that. Okay. So I will let you guys know if we're going to do that. If we do, actually, I will send out something via Facebook and YouTube. So we are going to try for both. Yes, Cherry, that's exactly right. She wanted food at the table. Mark said your cost for polish is very good and it's low. Yeah, we have a really good contractor. We've been using him. Actually, we've used him since 2003. And he's just done a ton of houses and gives us a really good deal and gets really good prices. So that is a good point, Mark. Anyway, so this is Lynette Wolff, and I'm going to say goodbye now. I hope you guys enjoyed this Facebook Live, Thursday Live, I should say. And if we go with the work for equity, what the heck, tomorrow, we'll send out an announcement, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys then. Don't miss out. If we do that virtual 1 hour open house to get a work for equity buyer tomorrow, we're going to make that decision in the next couple hours. And this is the Wolff couple. We're howling for your success. Oh, and we will see you soon. Thank you very much.